How did a recruit sleepwalking solve a base-wide mystery? Private Danny Walsh had the strangest sleep disorder I'd ever seen. Kid would get up every night around 2 a.m. and wander around base like he was on patrol. Eyes open, moving with purpose, but completely unconscious. First week of basic training, we found him standing guard at an empty post, just staring into the darkness, perfectly still. Drill sergeant had to physically guide him back to the barracks. Medical cleared him for duty. Said sleepwalking was stress-related, would probably stop once he adjusted to military life. They were wrong. It got worse. Every night, Danny would rise from his bunk and start walking. Sometimes to the mess hall, sometimes to the motor pool, always somewhere different, always with that same blank stare. We started taking shifts watching him, not because command ordered it, but because we were genuinely worried. Kid could walk off a cliff and never wake up. 3 weeks in, equipment started disappearing from our company. First, it was small stuff. Tools, batteries, spare parts, then bigger items. Radio equipment, night vision goggles, even a laptop from the company office. Command went ballistic. Surprise inspections, locker searches, threats of mass punishment. Nobody was leaving base until the thief was caught. Weekend passes canceled indefinitely. The investigation dragged on for 2 weeks. Military police interviewed everyone twice. Polygraph tests for the whole company. Still nothing. Whoever was stealing knew exactly what they were doing. Then one night around 2:30 a.m., Walsh started his usual sleepwalking routine. But instead of wandering aimlessly, he walked straight to the supply shed behind the motor pool. I was on Walsh watch that night. Followed him at a distance, expecting him to just stand there like usual. Instead, he walked to a loose fence board and pushed it aside. There was Sergeant Williams, our supply NCO, loading a truck with stolen equipment, cases of MREs, ammunition, communications gear, everything that had gone missing over the past month. Williams didn't see us approaching, too busy counting money with some civilian contractor, cash for military supplies, classic black market operation. Walsh walked right up to them, still completely asleep. Just stood there watching Williams load the truck. The contractor freaked out, thought it was a setup. "Who is that? Is he recording us?" Williams spun around, saw Walsh standing 10 feet away. "Jesus Christ, kid, what are you doing here?" Walsh didn't respond, just kept staring with those empty sleepwalker eyes. Williams grabbed his arm, tried to shake him awake. That's when I called for the MPs. Williams and his buddy tried to run, but sleepwalking Walsh was blocking their only exit route. Kid wouldn't move no matter how hard they pushed. Military police arrived within minutes. Found Williams red-handed with a truck full of stolen equipment and $15,000 in cash. The civilian contractor rolled over immediately. Confessed to buying supplies from multiple bases. Turns out Williams had been running this operation for 8 months, selling everything from food to ammunition to local contractors, who then resold it to insurgents. Classic insider threat. The investigation revealed Williams had stolen over $200,000 worth of equipment. Some of it ended up in Taliban hands used against American forces. He got 20 years in military prison. Walsh never knew what happened. Woke up the next morning in his own bunk. No memory of the night before. We told him he'd caught a thief, but he didn't believe us until they showed him the security footage. The sleepwalking stopped completely after that. Medical said solving the mystery must have relieved whatever subconscious stress was causing it. Walsh finished basic training without another incident. Got a commendation for his role in catching Williams. Still the only award I know of given to someone who was unconscious during their heroic act. Walsh went on to become military police himself. Says that night inspired his career choice. Wants to catch criminals, even if he has to do it while sleeping. Last month, I got a Christmas card from Detective Walsh of the Denver Police Department. Inside was a photo of him at his graduation ceremony holding his police badge. The note read, "Still catching bad guys, just with my eyes open now."